At the end of this module, you will be able to measure the length of a curved line, comprehend types of motion, correct measurement of length. In our daily life, we use various types of measuring devices. We use a meter scale for measuring length. A tailor uses a tape, whereas a cloth merchant uses a meter rod. For measuring the length of an object, you must choose a suitable device. In taking measurement of length, we need to take care of the following. Place the scale in contact with the object along its length as shown in figure. The second one, in some cases the ends may be broken. You may not be able to see the zero mark clearly. In such cases, you should avoid taking measurements from the zero mark of the scale. You can use any other full mark of the scale, say 1 centimeter. Then you must subtract the reading of this mark from the reading at the other end. Correct position of the eye is also important for taking measurement. Your eye must be exactly in front of the point where the measurement is to be taken as shown in figure. Position B is the correct position of the eye. Note that from the position B, the reading is 7.5 centimeter. From positions A and C, the readings may be different. Now, what shall we do to measure the length of a curved line? To measure, use a thread of one end of the curved line to the other by stretching the thread along the line. Types of motion. How do objects move? Motion seems to be some kind of a change in the position of an object with time, isn't it? You may have observed the motion of a vehicle on a straight road, march past of soldiers in a parade, or the falling of stone. What kind of motion is this? This type of motion is called rectilinear motion. Motion of a particle along a straight line is called rectilinear motion or linear motion. How do the blades of a fan move? They move along a circular path, right? This type of motion is called circular motion. That means an object is said to be in circular motion when it moves around a fixed point called axis. Here the merry-go-round, then giant wheel, etc. are in circular motion. In some cases, an object repeats its motion after some time. This type of motion is called periodic motion. Examples: motion of a child on a swing, strings of a guitar or the surface of drums being played, motion of a pendulum are in periodic motion. Rotational motion. When an object rolls or rotates, the motion is called rotational motion. Example, the motion of Earth. In this module, you have learned that types of motions: rectilinear motion, circular motion, rotational motion, and periodic motion.